Today, on episode 74 of the Signature Style Systems podcast, we'll explore how your style DNA is the key to effective wardrobe planning that actually works for your life. I'm Rebecca Mielke. When I was 9 and really bored, I pulled out my sketch pad and colored markers and decided to draw outfits. I drew page after page of outfits, and then I started making lists of entire wardrobe plans. Now, as your visual identity guide, I take you on a journey of self-discovery so you can align your inner and outer self, show up confidently, and contribute your gifts to the world. As your first step to self-discovery, I invite you to download my free guide, The Wardrobe Pyramid: 5 Steps to Defining Enough. Find the link in the show description or at my website, signaturestylesystems.com. So what is style DNA? Well, when I talk about style DNA, I'm referring to 3 essential components that make up your style identity. The first one is design. This is the technical, artistic aspects related to your physical self, your proportions, your lines, your unique physical attributes, your coloring, texture, dimension, scale, all the things. This has been the hardest thing for me to learn and understand since I started training with Carla Mathis like 10 or 12 years ago or more. I mean, I started reading her book in the 90s. And I think it really came as a surprise to me how technical and cognitively demanding this piece of this work is. And so I just want to encourage you that it is like an artistic specialty. So don't feel like you were supposed to be born with this. It is something that people have to learn. So the second thing is your needs. That's your practical lifestyle requirements. That those things determine what types of clothing actually work for whatever it is you're doing that day. And that's the whole thing that the wardrobe pyramid, the free PDF helps walk you through. And then your aesthetic. This is the specific vision of beauty that resonates with your soul, what you're drawn to naturally in the visual realm. And this is a lot of what a lot of technical style systems miss. They pay no attention to that, but it is an integral piece of who you are. So your style DNA isn't something you need to create. It already exists. It's within you, and it's waiting for you to discover it and apply it to your wardrobe planning. Okay, so why wardrobe planning often fails? Many women I work with have tried all kinds of different wardrobe planning systems before finding me. Just today, I had another person reach out who had gone through a bunch of analysis with another company and then gone shopping and was frustrated that things weren't fitting together. She was having to return. She still hadn't captured what was necessary for her to translate it into her wardrobe. People have invested in style typing systems and still feel frustrated with finding clothes. So here's why these wardrobe planning systems that are out there often fail. Color season systems fail because if they are focused just on skin tone, or somebody I saw recently focuses primarily on hair color, but if they're not considering your aesthetic preferences or like your energy, like just the energy that you bring to the world, this matters. And so that could be missing in that approach. Kibbe body types or other kinds of body analysis, there's a lot of them that have taken this and put their own spin on it or whatever. So they analyze the details of your physical form, but then they give you big picture recommendations. So there's 10 different sets of recommendations or 13 different sets of recommendations for all the 8 billion people on the world, on the earth. I mean, I guess I'm thinking I don't have all the men's body types built. They're a little simpler than women's. But anyway, this is just too simplified for how unique we all are. And then Kitchener Essences and those types of programs, they examine facial features or sometimes bodies, but they might not connect it to your practical wardrobe requirements and yeah, what you need to be able to wear. So these systems, by and large, analyze a collection of individual characteristics, add them up, and place you into a category with standardized recommendations. But why not analyze your unique characteristics and then create custom recommendations just for you? So effective wardrobe planning has to integrate all three of your style DNA, the design of your body, your lifestyle needs, and your aesthetic, what you love, to create true alignment between who you are as a person inside and what you're showing to the world. So if you've downloaded my wardrobe pyramid guide, you know it provides a framework for determining what is enough in your wardrobe. But implementing it is going to be more successful if you understand your design elements. Because your natural physical design directly impacts your proportion template, which is step 2 in the pyramid. And that should honor your unique physical attributes. For example, some people, their silhouette is the most important thing. Other people, their proportions will override the silhouette. And you can't know that unless you analyze and then recommend to the specific person. And then when you select clothing pieces, you want to work with your natural lines instead of trying to compensate for them. For example, if your silhouette calls for an arc waist, you need tops and jackets that maintain that arc from underneath the underarm to the upper hip point, either by fabrication and how they fit you, or by construction lines. So this design-focused approach transforms the wardrobe pyramid from a generic framework into a personalized system that works with your body's design. Here's how to begin applying your style DNA to wardrobe planning. 1, recognize design cues. Identify like what works in the clothes that you've always liked. What has consistently worked for your body over the course of time? And then 2, map your actual needs. Track how you spend your time. Okay, so how many time, like say for 2 weeks, how many times during that 2 weeks did you need to get dressed for doing yoga? How many times did you need to get dressed for a meeting with clients? How many times did you need to get dressed for just a Zoom meeting? And so on. Track that for 2 weeks. Then collect aesthetic inspiration. Start gathering images that really resonate with you visually, that just kind of make your heart go pitter-patter aesthetically. Then use these insights to personalize each step as you go through the wardrobe pyramid. Then ask if each piece in your wardrobe honors your own design, meets your needs, and expresses your aesthetic. If you're struggling to identify these elements, and give yourself grace because it takes time. But if you want to skip ahead, my essential signature style guide is designed to reveal your essential aesthetic and the most impactful technical aspects of your body's design. So you can learn more and you can purchase that at my website, which is signaturestylesystems.com. Okay, so an action step for this week. Try this simple wardrobe planning alignment check. Select 3 garments from your wardrobe, one that you love, one that's merely functional, and one that you really never wear. And then for each one, ask, does it honor your physical attributes? Does it work for your body? Does it fit your lifestyle? Like, do you have somewhere to wear it? And then, does this resonate with your vision of beauty? In a way, this question sort of aligns with the Marie Kondo, does it spark joy? Then notice which elements are present in your favorites and missing in the others. And then this is going to show you what you need to focus on in your own personal wardrobe planning approach. So I thank you for being here today for the Signature Style Systems podcast. And I wish you have fun being you, and I will meet you back here again real soon.